This morning, on Wednesday, thousands of residents took to the streets, completely shutting down the township. They were demonstrating against a lack of service delivery and the mushrooming of illegal structures. Let's touch base with our reporter there, Hasina Gori, who's covering the story for us. Hey, Hasina, thank you very much indeed for joining us. What's the situation currently?
Yes, Blaine, good morning. And as you mentioned, relative calm here this morning. The rain has really dampened the fires here in Alexandra, north of Johannesburg. We saw some sporadic protests try to come up this morning, similar to what we saw yesterday. But for most parts of it, there is no protest action happening here. What is expected to occur, though, this morning is a community meeting here in Alexandra to kind of find a way forward on what exactly is going to happen with the protest. We know yesterday that the conveners of the total shutdown in Alexandra did say that they suspended protest on Wednesday. However, people did not heed that call and continued to protest yesterday. This morning we saw something very similar. So they're going to come up with some resolutions today, but they've also asked Johannesburg Mayor Herman Mashaba to attend this meeting. It's still speculation on whether or not he will be attending. But to speak more on what is expected to occur today is one of the conveners here, Bobby Solomons. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Can you tell us what is expected to happen here at this meeting that's happening here at 10 o'clock in Alexandra?
Okay, well, as you know, that the total shutdown protests were only planned for Wednesday, and they only happened on Wednesday. The incidences that occurred, subsequent to that on Thursday, and maybe small incidences this morning, are basically issues of, whenever there's protest of this nature, there'll be people who want to take advantage of such protests. But as the total shutdown organizers and committee, we went out, to try and basically stop all these small incidences that were happening. And then from then on, we decided to call this public meeting today, because we're seeing that if we don't call a public meeting to try and calm the community down, and also provide an opportunity to the mayor to say, look, even though we gave you 3 days to respond, let us call this a quick public meeting. The community will attend, and then you sort of address the community's issues, and also for us to be able to quell this issue of sporadic small protests occurring here and there. But mainly the shutdown has stopped, and then today it's basically charting the way forward. And also we hope that the mayor will attend, and all the roads around, all the streets and roads around Alex are actually open. All the small sporadic incidences have stopped. So now we're saying the mayor is welcome to come to Alex and basically address his electorate.
You mentioned you did put that invite out to Mayor Herman Mashaba to come here and speak to the community. Is there any word yet on whether or not he will be honoring that invite?
Look, for now, we haven't had any official, official reply. So what we're hearing is mainly on social media and also in the news slightly that the mayor is saying that he wants Cyril Ramaphosa to also, the president basically, to also attend the meeting with him to respond to issues. But these are service delivery issues. I don't think they require the president. The president has much more national issues to attend to. These are issues at the coalface of local government. So it's the mayor's responsibility to address these issues.
Should the mayor not attend this meeting today, what are some of the options that total shutdown will be taking, going forward? What are some of the resolutions or actions that are planned should Herman Mashaba not attend the meeting today?
Look, total shutdown is a community-centric initiative, so we cannot just decide, even though some are basically appointed to represent the whole movement. But what I will say is that this meeting, part of this meeting today, is inviting the mayor to address the community, but also part of it is that if the mayor doesn't come, then the community must decide which further action to take. So I cannot say that I don't have any ideas now. Those are ideas which need to come from the community.
Thank you so much. That was Bobby Solomon speaking to us here in Alexandra about the community meeting which is expected to take place at 10 a.m. this morning. We do know that Mayor Herman Mashaba has been given an invite to come here to address some of these pertinent issues, regarding housing, service delivery, as well as illegal mushrooming of dwellings here in the area. And it's yet to be seen whether or not the mayor will honor this invite. We do know that in a statement yesterday, he did put out extend an invite to President Cyril Ramaphosa as well, saying he will visit Alexandra only along with the president and ask the president to give a time and date.
Yeah. Asina Gori, thank you very much indeed for your reporting. We'll see just after 10 o'clock whether the mayor indeed attends this public meeting. But it forms part of our poll question today on the agenda. Do you think that